Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli, and it is Autism Awareness Month, so we light it up blue, right? And you know, autism is all over the world, north, south, east, and west of where you live. And I wanted to travel because we've often heard that Massachusetts is also a progressive state when it comes to services and providers. And I wanted to get in contact with our friends at the Nashoba Learning Group. So please welcome to the show, Katherine Johnson, the Director of Training and Development at the Nashoba Learning Group in Massachusetts. Hi, Katherine. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm so good today. Thanks for being on the show. Where is the Nashoba Learning Group, and what are you guys all about?
Oh, thank you for asking. So Nashoba Learning Group is a school and adult program here in Massachusetts, and we have 137 students and we have 67 adult members. And throughout our program, we provide individualized education and adult services for people with autism. And most of our folks are profoundly affected. So
then people can start coming to you at what age?
We serve school students from 3 to 22, and then our 22 plus is in our adult program.
And what kinds of fun things do you do in your adult program?
Oh, so many fun things. Throughout the entire thing, we have each person has a personalized learning plan that's just for them. And it's really based on their needs, their strengths, and their interests, and what they and their family or caregivers really think is important for their quality of life. We do a lot of stuff in the school, obviously life skills training, one-to-one instruction, but we also have a lot of community engagement. So students and members go out into the community regularly. They go to stores, banks, post offices, ice cream, restaurants, and practice real-world skills out there. And they also do, some things that are just, fun field trip kinds of things like going to movies and going pumpkin picking and really learning to be in all places in the community safely.
I love that. Massachusetts is one of those states that is really progressive and known for being progressive in the world of autism. What do you think makes your organization at the Nashoba Learning Group stand out with regards to it?
I think that we have really a mission-driven leadership. Our CEO is Liz Martineau, who started the school for her own profoundly autistic son, who is now in our adult program. And she is really, she has really made sure that the needs of the students and the needs of the members trump everything. And so I find, and I've only been at Nashoba for a couple of years, so I don't take credit for any of this, but I find that there's just a real exceptional quality there. The training and supervision, leadership just really has a commitment to making sure that the staff are supported, that they're appreciated, and making sure that everybody there, we have a lot of individuals with higher support needs, that everybody there is working towards independence and community access.
With me today, Katherine Johnson, the Director of Training and Development at the Nashoba Learning Group. When we get back, we're going to find out a little bit more about fundraising and galas and more to come with Nashoba. Stay with me.
At Jerem & Associates, we're not only attorneys, but we're special needs parents, too.
From special needs trusts, wills, powers of attorney, guardianship, and appealing denials of Katie Beckett and now comp waivers. We're here to help.
Protecting special needs families is our mission. Reach out to us at jlaw.com.
Don's Tree Service is awesome.
Love Don's Tree Service. They've come out for a giant oak tree removal, another for some debris removal.
One thing I really appreciated about Don's Tree Service, they come, they take those trees down, and they take everything away.
For a free estimate, call Don's Tree Service, 770-413-TREE, or find them online at donstree.com.
Welcome back to Life with the Spectrum. I'm your host, Gina Cavalli. Thanks so much for taking the time with me today. Katherine Johnson, the Director of Training and Development at the Nashoba Learning Group. Now, do you have fundraisers and galas coming up?
We do. We actually have our 5K coming up, and then we have a gala every fall. We make all of our fundraisers really, really fun and engaging, and community events for the families and oftentimes our students and members. And my favorite is the Profound Autism Summit, which was founded by Nashoba Learning Group with the Profound Autism Alliance. So I'd love to tell you a little bit more about that if possible.
You know, I've tried to get Judith on the show for a couple of years now, when she was just when this was just an idea with the Profound Autism Alliance. Tell me more about this summit that's going on.
So our first summit was last year, and we really wanted to bring together people who support individuals with profound autism, including parents, including siblings, including educators, therapists, and really all professionals who are learning how to better support people with profound autism. So we are offering continuing education credits for BCBAs, for psychologists, and for social workers, but we also have speakers in the medical field, in speech and language pathology, in psychiatry, and advocacy. It's really a place where anyone connected to profound autism can come to learn from the experts in their field.
I love this. When is it? Where is it?
Well, it's in Boston. We are at the Boston Sheraton this year in 2025, and it is April 10th and 11th. And this year, we've expanded our program quite a bit. We have a triple track program, so 3 sessions throughout 2 days. And we have a really wide variety of topics and speakers.
Now, tell me a little bit more about the Profound Village that you offer there.
Profound Village is an online learning community, and it's a place, again, to bring together folks who are supporting people with profound autism through all different angles. So we have a lot of parents and caregivers, we have SLPs, we have teachers, we have psychiatrists, psychologists, BCBAs, all coming together to, there's an online message board system, and we also have a library of sessions that we've recorded, both from the session, but also from webinars. We have a couple of webinars each month, and again, it is, the people who are most expert in their area coming to share their expertise and their knowledge with the community.
If somebody doesn't and can't make that webinar, do you guys have it on your website where people can go back and watch it?
Yes. We have had a couple of webinars that we have not recorded for privacy's sake so that people can interact with private information. But the vast majority of our webinars are recorded. And we will also be recording all of the sessions from the Profound Autism Summit this year, and they will be available on there as well. And we have a really wide variety of researchers and clinicians and parents and advocates. So
what I notice about these conferences is, like you said, last year was your first one that you held, and then this year, it only gets bigger. It only gets better. You learn from, what you did the last year, and you can apply it to this year. And you and then the audience also grows, because as more people can plug into shows like mine, like Life with the Spectrum, and find out that this is going on, because sometimes they might not otherwise know about this. And a lot of people travel out of Atlanta and come up to Boston and things. So April 10th and 11th, perfect for Autism Awareness Month, right?
Yeah, it is. And, I have to say, as a BCBA, I find it incredible that I can learn from all of these experts in other expertise, in other fields. So, for instance, we have Dr. Timothy Bowie, who's an incredible gastroenterologist from Boston Children's. He also teaches at Harvard. And he's focusing on medical issues, medical aspects of behavioral problems in people who are nonverbal. So this is a physician, a GI expert, who has valuable information for people of all kinds, not just other doctors, but, parents need to know this information. I'm a BCBA. I don't know this stuff. I need to know this stuff. This would be valuable for teachers. We also have an adult life panel, which is like 4 different parents from different parts of the U.S. whose children are all now adults, and they're going to share their stories about how they managed this like transition into adulthood. So the barriers they faced, you know, what funding was like in their area, how they found a program in their region, and just kind of ready to share their lived experience and their wisdom. And again, as a BCBA, if I were to go to an ABA conference, this is not necessarily the perspective that I would be getting, but it's really, really necessary and useful for my work. And we have actually 2 programs on sleep, which I think is really, really an incredibly important issue.
And coming up this month, I'm going to actually have a sleep expert on the show.
Ooh, who are you having?
With regards. I can't say that just yet,
sorry.
but you're going to want to watch for sure that episode. I love this. Where can people find tickets to the Profound Autism Summit?
Well, you can find everything at profoundautismsummit.org.
And where can people find Nashoba Learning Group?
You can find Nashoba Learning Group at nashobalearninggroup.org.
And are you guys on socials too? Do you do a lot of stuff on socials?
We are. Yes, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, and I think that's all I've got in me for the moment.
Awesome. Well, Katherine, I can't thank you enough for being on the show today to talk about Nashoba Learning Group there in Massachusetts and the Profound Autism Summit that's coming our way here in just about a week or so. Thank you so much, Katherine.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on, Gina. I appreciate it.
That Profound Autism Summit coming up next week right there in Boston, Massachusetts. And you can grab your tickets online at profoundautism.org. Learn more about the Nashoba Learning Group, too, at nashobalearninggroup.org. You know, it's one of the reasons Massachusetts keeps coming up in the feed as one of the leading places to live with providers and services and things and organizations like the Nashoba Learning Group up there in Massachusetts. So I appreciate you checking out Life with the Spectrum all month long. We light it up blue. We talked to some really amazing people this month. You are not going to want to miss it. I've got sleep experts lined up. I've got a little bit of something for everybody and every family along your journey with autism. You can plug into any one of these episodes and kind of really pick and choose what you're going through at that time. So that's what makes this show so great. I appreciate you stopping back to Life with the Spectrum. Let's light it up blue for Autism Awareness Month. See ya.